Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Matty Deep in the Black Coaching. You know, the one that always say here to help you create emotional, financial, physical well-being. Well, yeah, it's me. End of May. Haven't done a video since March, so it's been what, 2, 3 months? Yeah, about 2 months. And this whole quarantine thing with coronavirus is going on, and the states are easing restrictions and slowly opening up, and the economy has contracted, which I was planning for. Thought something like this would not like coronavirus, but I thought we'd see a contraction economy sometime this year. Didn't think you come from a pandemic, but give you a real quick look. I've been busy doing credit repair. It's taken off. We're doing really well right now, despite what's going on. Taking more clients, more people. So that's why I haven't done any videos for you guys in a while, and I keep getting people subscribing. So I'm like, I need to keep this up. Because it's only fair, and I don't want to have a channel that has content that's still getting new people. I'm not updating it at least once a month, or at least once every 2 months, whatever the case may be. So, sticking to the theme of this whole channel, help me out with your parents, the emotions you have with them, or the conflict. But I'm sorry, let me start over. Help me out with the conflict you have, but really help me out with the emotion that you're not feeling that you put conflict in, because we all do as people. We're all human. We make a really complicated thought systems to really dissect and think about, when really at the end of the day you're just not feeling emotions behind this stuff. Okay, and that's what it's all about, because our power, the life that we want, the things that we have, it's tied up in the emotions that we don't want to feel, and we don't feel these emotions. We suppress them. We do drugs. We'll come to everything else, not deal with them. When really, if you just deal with them, you'll be better off. So I'm gonna leave you with this: a tool. If you choose to use this, it works. It's part of consciously creating your life, reality. You cannot control your parents, but you can definitely control what you do and deal with your emotions. And as you do that, it may have an effect on a little bit, but you'll be better off. So again, you have to consciously do this, not just go in default and get lost in the thought. You got to do this yourself. So today, I'm going over the power of asking the right questions, or quantum questions. I did not coin that term, quantum questions, okay? But it's definitely very powerful. And here's the thing, and I'm gonna start here. When you're asking questions, because you always are, whether you're aware of it or not, your questions create your reality. Tony Robbins said the quality of your life is based on the quality of the questions you ask. Again, the quality of your life is based on the quality of the questions that you ask. Look at your life. Crap relationship with your mom, dad, anything else in life, too much weight, bad with money, bad relationships. It's based on the question you're asking. So, and here's an example. Here's a small exercise to let you know just how powerful these questions are, where it starts very subtle, but if you keep doing it, you just build up this focus on creating more of what you don't want or what you don't prefer versus creating on what you do prefer. Okay, so do this with me, or do this for yourself. Ask this question: what's wrong with me? You can ask out loud, ask in your mind. Ask this question: what's wrong with me? Now it's this question: what's right with me? Again, what's right with me? Another question: when you ask those questions, which one made you feel better, just a little bit more better? The question where you ask, what's right with me? Why is that? Because where your focus goes, energy flows, and questions bring up what appears to be the hard reality we live in, and goes so far down to the quanta, or the quantum physics, which is real, and that really breaks apart. And what happens is, when you ask these questions, you direct all this energy and focus to that question. And not only that, not only are you going to be looking for evidence, but when you do that, you're going to be looking for evidence of the answers to that question, and you're also going to create things that provide you evidence to that question. So if you're always going like, what's wrong with me? Why am I fucked up? Why can't I get ahead? Guess what you're doing? You're asking quantum questions about why your life is jacked up, and you're going to create more evidence of it and find more answers of it, and you're going to just make your life a hellhole. Whereas if you go, what's right with me? Why am I so cool? Why am I beyond success and failure? Why is my life going so perfectly? Why am I able to relax? And why did I admit that I'm beyond failure, that nothing was ever wrong with me. When you ask questions like that over and over and over, back to back to back, and keep going, you direct your focus to those things, and you start creating more of what you want to prefer. Now, when you do these questions, here's the thing. There's a couple of rules. One, the very first and foremost is that you're not asking these questions to get an answer. You will want to, and that's part of it. Your mind will, because that's the whole point. You're trying to redirect your focus to creating what you want or what you prefer. Okay. So, because here's the thing: if you're going for these answers, you won't get them right away. That's why, and this is what people understand. When you ask these questions, very rarely will you get an answer right away. But what happens is, we keep asking questions that create more of what you don't want. You're getting the answers eventually because you keep thinking about it. Does that make sense? You keep asking, why am I fucked up? Why is my dad such an asshole? Why is mom such a piece of shit? Why can't they do this? And you've been doing it for years. You need to get answers on that over and over and over. See what texts me. So again, you ask these questions, you're not looking for answers, but as you continue to ask them daily, once you can throughout the day, you'll get answers to these questions. They will, how? I don't know. It'll happen. Number two, when you do these questions, they are based on it's based on the assumption that what you want is already happening or has happened. Again, these questions, when you write them out, have to be formulated or written as what you want, or what you want has already happened or is happening. Okay. Number three, I'm trying to remember the rules here of this, but this will get you going. Number three, when you ask these questions, you can use who, what, where, when, why, and how. The ideal one to use is why, and you can use how, but only so long as it assumes that what you want has happened or happening. Like, for example, why is it true that I'm getting so many views for my channel on YouTube without me having to do much? See what I mean? Or you could ask, how is it true that I'm getting subscribers every day for my YouTube channel without me doing anything? But how is it true that when people see my videos on helping them with their issues that they have with their parents, mom or dad, the video stopped them, they get so much value that they subscribe and reach out to me for help? That's a quantum question. Asking questions like that for whatever topic or focus you want changes things, okay? So again, it's got to assume that what you want to happen. Use the, preference. The ideal interrogative is why. You can use how. Another way you can formulate it is, why am I so joyful? That state what you want. You can also end it with, and when it did, why did everything change? Like, here's an example. Why is it true that I hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of May, and when it did, why did everything change for me? See what I mean? So, try this out. Set a timer for 10 minutes and write down nothing but quantum questions or power questions. And again, do that for 10 minutes straight. And just write them down. Keep going, keep going. And the more you do this, the better you get. And the better you get at it, the more your focus will bring you. The more you bring focus to what you want to create, more of what you prefer, and you'll be like, oh. And trust me, when you're done, if you do this for 10 minutes, you're gonna feel different. You're gonna feel like, wow, like you just changed something within you, and you have. You're taking control of your mind and your focus, and you're directing it towards what you want. What do you want to experience? What you prefer? Okay. So, as far as using it towards your parents and things like that, don't ask these questions about making them change. You could be like, why is it true that no matter how, I'm trying to give an example, like, why is it true that no matter how much conflict there is between my mother and I, or my father and I, that suddenly they stopped and they thought about what they're doing and they left me alone, and love filled within them, and then what they said, their words changed to rainbows. Corny, but something like that. And so you could also say, why is it true that no matter what my parents tell me, I know that I am loved, and that I am beyond love, and I am loved, and that whatever they say to me dissolves and turns into butterflies. Again, corny, but you see my point. When you ask questions like that, the way you look at your parents or anyone else you have conflict in or anything else you have on your life that you don't want, it changes it and you go, oh. So, you want to get into this, meditate for about 5 to 30 minutes and then do these quantum questions or ask these questions while you're meditating. Like, why am I so joyful that I know I am free no matter what my parents say or do to me? Why is it true that I am free no matter what my parents say or do to me? Things like that. Try this out, ask these questions, and comment below, all right, when you've done it and what your experience has been, and I can make more videos on this to go deeper into it. But that's you got the tool, you got the basics. So do these questions, choose one area, choose one of your parents, money, whatever, do it. Trust me, they work, and you'll see that you'll not only see the difference, you'll become the difference. That's how it works. That being said, my friends, love y'all. Get in the black. Peace.